I wish I had some blunderbusses. Ahoy, crypto pirates! It is so good to see you guys tonight. KNTX here, holding down the fort. Got a pretty cool filming opportunity that RG had to be there for, and hoping he makes it. And what do you know? The timing couldn't be.
Ahoy, Hexagon Pirates! Welcome.
I love it.
What's happening, buddy?
Hey, man. Living the dream, brother. Living the dream.
Oh, dude, you don't even know. You don't even know. I'm out here in St. What is it? I'm in Florida. Hold on. I got to find a place to set the camera up here. Let's see. They're trying to help me. I got a film crew here and nobody's helping me with the camera.
I know. What is this? That sounds like some junk.
So I'm out here with the highest of stakes.
Yes, you are.
Filming a little part of my part of the film here in Florida with one of the hex whales. I should call him pretty much. He's like one of the top two, or the hex whale. Rackham Rochelle. Everybody knows him. Overwatch partners. So we met after we landed. And it was an insane scene, man. He had two Lamborghinis there. They shut down the parking lot at the restaurant we went and ate at. We ate at the restaurant on the beach, and just what an awesome guy, man. I'm telling you, the Hexagons are good people. They're really, really good people, from the whales all the way down to the newest person that's getting in now. I'm really impressed with the community. You know, there's something different. I want to remind everybody something, and I think this is something we should all take heed. Text messages, tweets, written blurbs to each other do not do meeting people in person justice. It's really hard to gauge a person's character, or who they are, or how they're acting, or what they are trying to convey when you're not looking at them in the face. And you know, I just want to urge everybody to remember that just all of this stuff that you see on Twitter is really not what's, you know, it's not real. It's not reality. It's just kind of, it's just a surface. You know, I know that a lot of people get a lot of heat when they'll tweet something, but it may not have been what they meant. So I think everybody should cut everybody a little slack, chill, and you know, wait until you actually meet somebody before you start judging them. I know there's been a lot of controversy around Rack and some of the things he says, but you know what? The guy really cares about this community. He wants to protect this community. And I haven't seen anything but a smile on his face the whole time I've been here. So he's really a nice guy, happy all the time. And there's good reason for him to be. He's a freaking whale. You'd be happy and smiling all the time if you were a whale. Love it.
Well, thanks for giving us a heads up and letting everybody know. I wasn't sure what I should talk about.
Well, I know your standard is we just won't talk about it, right?
Yeah, I'm always afraid to. I'm always excited to share with the community all the cool stuff we got going on, but I'm always scared to ruin the trust of new business partners and people that we're working with before the deal is done. You know, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, and it's just one of those things. You just want to respect the people you're doing business with.
Yeah, and the movie crew too. You know, we want to be respectful of what it is they're doing. I mean, they don't want to expose everything, but I just want to say what a great job these guys are doing too. You know, they're working their asses off. Everybody but that Patrick guy. That Patrick, I haven't even seen him yet, so he's probably sitting in some hotel drinking wine and eating grapes, and his crew's working their asses off.
That's what I hear. That's what directors do.
Yeah. So Movie Boy, I affectionately call him, is off gallivanting somewhere. I haven't even seen him yet. So RG comes into town, no Movie Boy. So we'll see if I get to see him tomorrow.
That just tells you where on the totem pole you rank, bro. That's all.
What's that?
That just tells you where on the totem pole you rank.
Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, it's just RG. It's RG.
Oh, it's just RG. We filmed that guy several times already. We're good.
Yeah.
I love it. And thank you for, I want to throw a giant shout out to thank you, because it's the entertainment factor is there with this movie. Like these guys know what they're doing. The Highest of Stakes team knows how to tell a great story. And they have pegged you as one of those unique characters that I think so many of us here in the community would agree with them on, that you're about as unique as they come. And so I want to thank you for opening your home and for you being willing to be public with these guys. I think that is so, so cool, because there's a lot of intimidation that goes with that. I mean, they're going to follow you around. They're going to literally live in your home.
No, it's getting deeper than that, bro. It's getting deeper than that. I mean, these guys are really pulling out, the real RG, who I am, where I came from, why I am the way I am, why I do what I do. I mean, they're going to my roots all the way back to my childhood and where I grew up, and they want to know my story and how, we got from where I was to where we are today, just like, the story's going to be told about Rackham too. And, the reason he and I have become friends is because we have a very, very, very similar story. In fact, I mean, our military backgrounds go to the same area where, he and I both tried to get out of the poverty and the homelessness that we were in at the time to actually, we used the military to kind of break through that. He was able to take it to another level. I sunk to a new low after the military myself, but that whole story is going to be told, and everybody's going to get to see it unfold. And then, how we got into crypto, and then how Hex changed our lives, so it's really going to be cool. It's really going to be cool.
Dude, I love it. Well, I'm so glad for the rest of the Hexicans being able to show up here tonight too. I took a sabbatical. Actually, this was a very, very busy week for me. I've lost almost 10 pounds and slept 4 hours all week. And
you gotta quit doing that shit.
Yeah, not till shit gets done, man. So I do the opposite of what Richard does. Richard eats until he is twice the man. I literally just go on straight fast and try to keep the mind clear, and I just work and don't sleep at all. One thing's for sure, when we're both in grind mode, neither of us sleeps. That's for sure. So I think I had 2.5 hours of sleep last night, but we got to get shit done, man. Like I'm one of those guys that the opportunity is ripe and I'm scared to lose the momentum. So I want to keep moving forward, because
you haven't lost any momentum there, buddy. I mean, every day it seems like we're breaking new ground. We've got things that we've already finished and secured with MCA and with the private fund and all the things that we've been launching. I mean, we did the work; those things are completed, and we're already on to the next projects and getting other things done. And I mean, it seems like every day, breakthrough after breakthrough, it's just getting better and better.
Children of the grave. I quit caffeine. Believe it or not, I quit caffeine. And no, I did not step it up to the crystal. No, none of that. None of that.
I'm teabagging you right now, buddy.
Well, I took a play out of your book, bro. You quit, what, 90 days ago you quit caffeine?
It's been longer than that. It's been close. Yeah, it's over 90 days now. And I feel great. I don't have any hold on. The film crew, look, watch this. Bring it over here, buddy. Bring it over here. Look, there. Thank you. Service, baby. Service.
That's service.
They're taking care of the talent.
But so I quit caffeine, and my natural, it's been 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks now. And my natural energy levels have just skyrocketed, dude. It's amazing what getting away from caffeine is.
My real energy levels are boom.
Yeah.
Now, still, I have my sleeping disorder, so every once in a while, I'll still like pass out in the middle of the afternoon somewhere if I sit on a couch or something. But
well, that is the problem. I can't stop moving. And we have these nice, push button recliners that put your legs out for you. You're like, oh, just an hour. I'll just take an hour. And
I can't even get the button, the extension all the way out before I'm asleep. Like, cool. As soon as
Got
my
the
leg
snoring.
clock, man, that's it. I'm out. The old man snoring in the chair.
That's so Hex Huddle. No booger sugar for me. All natural, baby, all natural. But I will tell you, the stress and the lack of sleep will make you lose weight real quick.
Give me that. The fuzzy. Give me the fuzzy. Hey, so I don't know Sean on Twitter. I know you don't look at Twitter, but
I haven't. I don't have time because I know I'll be too.
We found a new microphone for Hexo. I think it needs to get shaved first, and then I'm gonna sprinkle some crumbs on the end of it for him, and we'll see if we can get Hex to.
Speaking of,
take care of that.
You should have sent him an invite tonight, so you could tell him that in person. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, hey, Kyler says, yeah, that would be cool. Kyler says, hey, RG3, make sure they get you a trailer. That talent doesn't mingle with the help.
Doesn't mingle with the crew grunts.
With the crew. We're like literally like sleeping in the same beds. There's like 3 of us in the bed. Patrick didn't even get us freaking rooms free.
Here we go. There you go. You can see
it's like one
quote. Hey man, we're trying not to sell down the price of Hex.
Yeah, we're trying to keep from selling Hex. So we're all set. It's a queen size bed, and there's 3 of us that have to sleep in it.
I love it. That's great. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and invite Hexikins at this
time. Bring them on.
Yep. We've got one waiting here. I didn't want to make him wait too much longer. Yes, Jameson Brandon, thank you, sir. Momentum is the key. Definitely is the key. So, Crypto King, Timmy Benjamin, how you guys doing?
What's up, Timmy?
Hey.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
Good, dude. I love the new Crypto King mic, bro. Like, you were garbage for so long, and you got the freaking quality now. Busted out the quality.
Yeah,
got the velvet mic.
Sounding good.
Yeah. Oh man, it's so smooth. I'm
learning from the best. I'm trying to keep up with the highest of stakes crew.
Yeah, there you go. Those are the guys to try to keep up with. So I've got Mike envy now. So
these guys got the goods, and I've got like the B crew over here right now, and they've got gear all over the place, like you wouldn't believe. Like the A crew's not even here yet. I'm gonna get shit thrown at me in a minute.
I know. They're gonna just shut you down here in a minute.
Well, I'll go ahead, Tim. Go ahead if you have to say something.
No, nothing specific. It's been a while since I've been on here, so I've been wanting to get on tonight just to say hi and just catch up and hang out and just do whatever.
Yeah,
it was so good. It was so good to see the captain in Vegas. Really just made the whole weekend excursion worth it. And you were there too, King, weren't you? No, there were cardboard cutouts of your face that were being passed around.
I'm always there.
Every room I went to, there was a cardboard cutout with a freaking popsicle stick shoved up the end of it, everywhere. And I was like, I swore I was going to get a picture with one and send it to him, and I never got a chance to get one. And they were everywhere. Everywhere you went, I'm like, oh, they're everywhere. I'll get one.
Yeah.
Dude, you had chairs. Every room we walked in, your face was on a chair or on a wall somewhere or all over Naga's house. Everything. It was cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool. Shout out to Freddie Quotes for again taking care of that. I heard he's got a special one of them sent to me that he's saying that a lot of the OGs blessed it with some ink. Hopefully they didn't deface my face, but it remains to be seen.
Yeah, that's going to be special when you see it.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and if I could shout out, this is my weekly shout out time.
Shout out time from Crypto King.
Right on. I saw the tweet from the highest of stakes about the artwork that they're wanting to present. So here's it's a long list. So Frank of Lynx Art, Hex Noob, Toblerus, the Young Hexicans, Little Hexquisite, Alex Pinto's daughter from Ukraine, I guess Founding Jim mentioned her, S Block, SF Design 09, Nick Manis, Martin Axel, Hex NFT Project, Igloo Bamboo, Steak and Apes, Collector Mind, Vortexican, fully crescent, lock galaxy, NW hexagon, solid fist, and one for the fashion, the ladies, Suzanne hexagon. There's a list of the hex artists that are doing awesome work. Thank you.
Love it.
Nice.
Thank you,
Very
sir.
nice.
Thank you, sir, for the shout outs. I got something I wanted to show you guys here. First of all, I want to give a giant shout out to PulseCon. Excited for this, guys. I think it's I got to see some insider. Yes. Yes, it is. I got to see some inside of the venue and what they have on the roster, and some things they couldn't talk about just yet. But I will tell you, it is going to be a big deal. It is a big event, and it will be a big deal. So
Yep.
I am really excited about that one.
Yep. We're getting behind it.
Yep, we
We'll be
definitely
there.
are. We agree that there needs to be, some kind of driving from outside markets to this conference to bring people to the realization that Pulse Chain is going to change things. So I think this is going to be great for us. I really do. I think you're going to have people start to develop, and they're going to start to see the things that are being developed, and it's only going to help with adoption. So I'm excited.
Yep. Hey, did you talk about what happened to us on YouTube?
What happened to us?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Didn't we hit some kind of milestone or something?
Yeah, it's just a little milestone. It's no big deal. We
1 million freaking views. We got 1 million views. DS got 1 million
Awesome.
views. How about that shit? Come on, everybody.
Congrats to DS.
to BS, right? That's
Yeah.
right. That's right, my man, Silver Sailor. That's right.
So I think that's a big damn deal. Congratulations, Hexicans. Thanks for watching all the streams and
Yes, thank you,
getting us
guys.
to 1 million. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Next is 1 million
It
subscribers.
still doesn't make any money,
do it.
but hey, we hit a cool milestone.
In fact, we made less money this month than probably 9 months ago. So
That means I got to
It's the
pay.
thought that counts.
well, there's it's always difficult when I don't know if I'd say morale is down, but everybody feels like they've been kicked in the nuts. 1 million days have gone by since this Pulse was supposed to be launched, or at least we thought in our minds it was supposed to be launched. So it's just a tough time right now, guys. We get that. I really like that you're starting to see, after all of the infighting within our community, that there's a lot of makeup sex that seems to be going on right now, and that's good. So it needs to happen. It needs to happen.
There shouldn't be any of this animosity towards one another. I mean, we started as a community. We should still continue to be a community. I mean, and we got to realize that it's just like a family feud. We've all won.
Yep.
And we're all winning. And there should be no reason to, look, people are going to, in this space, be entrepreneurs, and they're going to go build things, and they're going to ask Hexicans to get involved. It's your choice to get involved in it or not. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And there's all kinds of new, crypto products being built on Hex. It's your choice to use them or not. But you know what? Let these Hexicans have their moment in the sun. Give them the chance to go out and prove themselves, you know, and quit giving them shit for it. Support them. And if you don't feel like supporting them, if you're too afraid of the project, if you don't understand enough to read code and figure it out yourself and all that kind of stuff, then just sit back and shut the fuck up and leave these people alone. Let them do their thing. Look, everybody's colors ends up shining eventually. Give people enough rope, and they will end up hanging themselves. That's been proven time and time again. And the people with integrity and the people that go out and try and do things the right way are the ones that will prevail. I promise you that. I promise you that. That's why we're still here. So if you want to just chill out on everybody and give them a chance, that would be appreciated. Thank you very much, everybody.
I like the idea of failing forward. I mean, the marketplace of ideas is going to reward the winners, and the people that have the best, not just the best ideas or even half-cooked ideas, but the best execution. So I say we let these people putting in the work, You guys applaud them for putting in the work. And it's not just code. And it's not just the projects coming on Pulse Chain. It's everything that's being built by Hexicans right now, guys. You guys just be happy that someone's actually doing it, because does anyone building anything around Cardano? No. Anyone building anything around Solana?
They don't have
no.
ours.
Yeah, they're not building it. They're not vertically integrating anything, and they're not building a whole stack of replacement for the bank options for you guys. So we need to encourage everyone. All you Hexicans, don't be discouraged. Those of you who have a great idea or are working on an idea, do not be discouraged. Keep going with it, guys. Keep going.
Bring it to us.
Yep. Bring it to us. We'll show light to it. If nothing else, we'll show light to it.
Let's see. What does that say?
Nordic Marius, NOK 50. I don't know what NOK is. Norwegian, I'm guessing something. Will there be any traffic for the Hex investment trust, like the Hex whale bot example, user stake 50? Well, you will see from Norway. Okay. You will see. I'm hoping that the investors come in big enough that they show up on Hex whale bot, because we're going to be using the same code everybody else is to stake for the trust, guys. So. Yeah. I like this PVM crypto. I love it all. I say the more the better. You know, bad ideas have a way of failing and going away. See, Norwegian Krone, thanks, Black.
Again, like I've said from the beginning, I'd rather see Hexicans building things on top of Pulse Chain than watching all the other shit show that's about to come. Because you think you're mad at Hexicans? Wait till you see the rest of the shit that's coming, guys. Get ready, because the circus is coming, and you ain't gonna like it. You sure as hell ain't gonna like it. So be ready for that. Just be glad that Hexicans are actually trying to build products that are worth something versus the shit that is about to come, because it's gonna freaking spin heads when this shit hits the fan. Because there is gonna be scam after bullshit after bullshit after hourglass after hourglass after Ponzi, and it's just gonna keep on coming. So stand by. You're gonna have plenty of shit to be mad at. You know, so leave the Hexicans alone.
Yep, 100%.
Yo, another thing, shout out to Marco, the king of the Hex hat drip game. There's something I saw on Shark Tank, the crew they were pitching to the Sharks, and they got a deal. Noggin Boss. These guys make these like oversized hats, and I sent that to Marco. I was like, yo, we need to see these at PulseCon. You know, everybody walking around with these oversized hats with, you know, either the Hex or Pulse logo on them. But yeah, I'm trying to get them to the show too. Noggin Boss, the crew that was on the show, Shark Tank, I'm trying to bring them to DS to tell us their story and have them learn about Hex.
That's cool, man. I love it. I love it. That's awesome, man. Well, thank you for all that you do, brother. You're always bringing quality people to this stream, and we really appreciate what you do. It's hard. It's hard to try to wear all the hats that we have to wear. So when someone like yourself steps in and does a bang up job, man, we're more appreciative than I think. Even though we say it, I just don't know if the words convey it as much as we mean it. So thanks, man.
I feel the love. But yeah, you guys are sitting next to the billionaires making deals with all these lawyers. I have no idea about that. So you guys are doing a wonderful job, and my hat's off to you as well.
Lawyers.
Yeah, there you go.
Lawyers and
they
politicians.
speak a different language.
That's what we're banging right now, guys. Literally, we're literally banging lawyers and politicians, like buying them flowers, you know, the nice hotel rooms, the whole thing. That's what
overpriced, nasty chocolates. Like it's all rose petals on the threshold as we take them through the hourly rate hotel. So. I like this. Look at this, Davis. Thanks for the $5. Dang, RG3 is a slender man now.
Yep, getting there. Not done yet. Ryan's working on it. Ryan's working on the RG3 body, and it's going well. It's going really well.
Mindset of Fitness, guys. Go check out Ryan's show on Monday evenings. It's Mindset of Fitness.
What I really like about so Ryan is actually my personal nutritionist now. So every day I send him my weight, I send him my diet, what I ate the day before, how much I weigh, and also my fitness, what I did for fitness that day on my you know, my Apple Watch and shit, and he's got me dialed in. Like, he reads the freaking chart of your body, and you follow the chart, and the guy is phenomenal, man. He's really phenomenal. He's on top of his game. So go watch The Mindset of Fitness. He's given all that stuff away, most of his knowledge for free. But if you're somebody who really needs some help, like you've got a serious weight problem and you want to get around it, get a handle on it, Ryan's your guy, man. I'm telling you. And he does it all online, and he's with you the whole time, keeping you dialed in, adjusting you, seeing how you feel. We do a call every Friday to do a mindset call to see where we're at, how things are going, and then we measure like every couple of weeks. So I got to measure tomorrow, but he's got it dialed in, man. That guy is something else. Hats off to Ryan. Thanks, Ryan.
He knows his stuff, dude. Nobody knows macros like that guy, dude. It's crazy.
Yo,
It's
I want
crazy.
another shout out to one of those hexagons out there. I can't remember his name, so sorry. But if anybody knows the guy that's doing the direct mailers to the rich zip codes, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we were gonna try to tackle that, and then I'm so glad that an awesome freaking hexagon stepped up and did that instead. We've got so much on our plates right now. It's something we've been wanting to do for a long time. And seeing someone come in, and those are quality mailers that he's putting out too. Nice high gloss, like real photographic, like colors that pop, not just some plain old printer paper sent
Like
through the old
yeah, real shit right there.
Like the real shit right there, bro. But yeah, he's doing a bang up job. And I don't know if he's funding it himself or if he's got community funding, but either way, Hexagons, please support that guy. Nobody's pumping your bags more than direct marketing. So definitely see how you guys can pitch in on that. So
yeah, I believe even Richard had something to say about that. He made a suggestion about putting the APY rate on it and stuff.
Yeah, make it worth their while to be actionable right that moment. Absolutely.
I don't know if
I'm just so glad someone else took the job on, to be honest with you, because we got a bang up team, but there's so many other things that we've got our team doing right now. So
I was wondering, I don't know if you guys can see, you can't see, it's too dark.
to the camera
on the beach.
Wow. So, Thomas Turner, the highest of stakes.com. I'm going to put it in here.
You got to have a spotlight or something to see it. Anyway.
The highest of stakes.com. Yeah, I was waiting to see, but I couldn't. Your camera wasn't adjusting to it.
No, it's too dark out there, but we're right on the sand. Like,
I love it, dude. That is so cool.
Yeah,
so Thomas Turner, the highest of stakes.com. They have a donation address. Just make sure, we want to give you credit in the credits. We want you, either your avatar or your real name. It's up to you guys. Just make sure you fill out the form so they can give you that credit. We want you guys, we want all the hexagons in the credits, guys, all the way down. Kevin99 says, RG3, no more weight loss. You're starting to look like a hospital patient. Start eating again.
I'm trying to put the muscle on now. I lost some of the fat, so now I'm going to start to put the muscle on. So we are changing the diet. I'm going to be going up in calories and up in proteins and whatnot. But yeah.
Yep. A shout out to Cadium getting off the X. If any of you guys have ever been in self-defense or firefight training, gunfighter training, get off the X. Don't sit still. Keep moving. That's what us hexagons are doing, man. We're continuing to move. So I did want to show something. I was waiting for the right time to do this, but I do want to show, it is later today or the middle of the night for us Americans, but it is later today for the Aussies. We have someone that we have sponsored over here at Discourse Syndicate, Jake Lund, who is a WBC world champion kickboxer and Muay Thai fighter, and he has a fight today. He is going to be you should have seen the t-shirts and the print that Jay put together, man, for all of this. Oh, and
the ring girl outfits. Yowza.
Yeah, the shirt I saw, it had a big, huge hex.com across his chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna show you guys some of the stuff out of our super secret chat. Super secret chat. Yeah, but something we can actually share with you guys. But I just wanted to play this for everybody first here.
Congratulations to MMA fighter Jake Lund, who is the latest sponsored athlete on Discourse Syndicate. Jake has signed on for the 2022 season. His next fight is coming up on March 19th for the light heavyweight national title. The fight is being hosted by Rise Championship, and tickets are on sale now through Ticket Booth. Head on over to Rise_Championship on Instagram for purchase link and more info.
Nice.
Yeah, excited. I'm so excited to see how this all comes down.
I want
Nice.
some of the shirts.
Yes, we're working on that. We're doing it DHL this time. We're not letting the port shut it down thanks to the C-19. So
Oh,
that
look at
was
the excuses in that answer right there. There was like 3 different excuses in one sentence.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Not even gonna say anything.
Made all of the mistakes there is what it was.
What's that now?
It was the logistics manager that made all the mistakes there.
Yo, shout out to Unwreck Pirate. Apparently, well, he's sending me some of the BS merch that I guess he made himself.
Fuck you. BS merch.
Hey, there's people that that have them now in Vegas that got them that nobody else. I think I got some here for you guys too. I got some DS shirts for the crew. Yeah, I'm just gonna start giving them away now since they've all expired, right? Don't they have an expiration date on it?
Yeah, they're old news now.
Yeah.
I did want to show you this. So Mayo, who helped bring Jake to the forefront with us, he shared this with us today. And whether I'm supposed to share this or not, fuck it, we're gonna share it. So
do it.
Look what he did here. It's cool. Did I click with the audio? Tell me if you have audio.
Yes.
Nice.
So he gets started here, and then
Finished product.
Yep, I screwed it up. I accidentally hit end share. That's my bad. But we got this going on here. So here's how it looks. So he's going to be in the hex.com and the Discourse Syndicate fight shirts with this on the back of his head. So
nice.
Yeah, we got a whole table. We bought a table for all the Hexicans to be there to represent, to be loud, rowdy, obnoxious, and to start onboarding everybody. Oh, yeah. Check this out. Main card winner presented by hex.com.
Wow.
Excited.
Branded at hex.com. Hex.com.
Hex.com.
So the fight is tomorrow then?
It's tonight. It's
tonight.
You guys, everyone seems to get the time wrong, and I don't even know exactly what time it is Sydney time. So if someone could give me that info, that'd be great. But so we can share it with everybody else. Well, look at these shirts are so sick. You got other fighters scoping them as they walk by. Let's get you guys some real designs here. I'll show you guys some of these here. Here he is squaring up. Okay, here's the front of the shirt.
There it is. That
nice.
Is that shirt.
Yeah,
100% uptime. If you see on the sleeve there,
that's pretty bad.
Uptime, baby.
Well, let me show you. Okay, here's Ring Girl. So Ring Girls Australia, hex.com. Hex.com.
Wasn't that from Unrex's photo collection?
What's that?
I said, wasn't that from Unrex's personal photo collection?
Probably. No, this is Mayo that posted this one. So Day 43, his comment to that was, Not convinced yet, mate. Can we see one without the top and skirt to compare? Okay, here we go. Here's some pretty cool designs we got going on here with these.
Yep, that one was cool.
Awesome.
Got to have that pirate ship for the old Capitan.
Are these going to be available for purchase at some point, or?
Yes, they will actually.
Yeah, when KNTX gets them to you.
We're trying to find a distribution out of the United States because apparently we can't send anything to the LA port without it taking months to get unloaded. So we're trying to find a different point of distribution and make sure everybody is served in a little faster fashion. So the hex.com shirts. Gosh, they got.
We could have them
so much in
delivered.
here.
Maybe we could have them delivered via sled dog through Colorado.
You know what? It'd probably be quicker than freaking LA port.
It might
but
be. Let's give it a mush try.
let's give it a mush. Does it come in a golf polo? Give me Liberty says. World champion hex.com staker. I like that. So the Aussies are doing the Lord's work out there, evangelizing hex and making things happen, man. Like this has been a fun project. I haven't been super involved in it because I actually wanted to get it done on time. So anyway, yeah, I'll be before Captain says it. I'll throw it at myself. But we got our boy Kyler here.
Hey,
what's up, Kyler?
Here.
What up?
How's it
What's
going?
up, y'all? Good. Just chilling. Working on a play that I just booked. Saw you guys hanging out, so I was gonna be like, "What's up, y'all?"
A little
Hell
DJ.
yeah, man. So here's
y'all
the
been?
black version of that, and then here's the back. Team Lund, Discourse Syndicate, hex.com.
Kyler uses his time wisely. Every time he comes on with us, he's taking a break from his real work.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's nonstop. I try my best, man. I'm trying to be like y'all.
Are you in like some kind of costume
All
now,
right, guys.
Kyler, or are you just in street clothes?
I mean, yeah, it's something I was wearing for a self-tape, but I mean, they're my clothes, so.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
I know I'm a
just
colorful
that-
dude for sure. I wear a
He's
lot of
just that
colors.
dude, bro.
Yeah,
That's all it
RJ
is.
saw me in my tie-dye.
Yeah, you're in your tie-dye. You
Love
were-
it.
We won't talk about where you were, but yeah, you were in your tie-dye.
I was hanging out with some nice Christian folk talking about the good gospel of hex. What are you talking about, bro?
You're going straight to hell for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have even been around you folks. That get me locked back up. We were looking at a third strike over there with those guys, fellas. All right, well, guys, I'm gonna get rolling. I'm gonna let you guys finish up the FN Hangout. I've got some stuff to do with the crew here, and I'm keeping half of them awake. And I gotta go try and see if I can get a spot on that bed.
Well, Alan in here said that you don't take up much room, so you can afford to share a bed. So
Yeah.
Make sure you wear
I got my
protection.
room for you right here, buddy. All right, fellas.
Love it, brother. We'll
Adios.
see you later, man.
It's good seeing you, Captain.
See you,
All right,
Kyler.
Captain.
Later,
So-
man.
See you, King.
King,
Later.
where the hell do you get a Crypto Kitties freaking like real life doll? Like, where the hell did you get that?
This is actually a NFT because on the bottom it's from Crypto Kaiju. I got these a long time ago, but on the bottom you can actually there's like an RFD tag on it. You can scan it. But yeah, this is actually all of them have codes on them. These
Really?
are actual and these are like some of the first NFTs from back in like 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
But I edited them. You see, I put the hex logos on them.
I saw that. I was like, I know that wasn't original. So
Yeah, but they cool.
So anyone in this room excited about that dump and HeDRON the other day, or it wasn't last night? It was the night before, wasn't it?
I think it was just within the last 24 hours. It
Yeah,
was
it
You
was
see
like
that
last
spike
night.
down though? It went all the way to 6 zeros. I was like, man, if only I had been awake.
I know.
And if I could have just snatched some of those up, man, I think the community's starting to realize, why are we selling this, man? This is going to be worth something. And then the OA adds liquidity to it. Ooh,
Yep.
Woo, to the Hex and HeDRON pairing. That to me sounds bullish. To me, it tells me that the OA believes in HeDRON enough to put its own product
Yes.
to tether it, because it knows there's going to be huge upside. And so I got to give all the props to RH on this one, but HeDRON is going up. Jenkins on Cabana stream today pointed out that HeDRON hit the same fib levels within 7 days that it took Hex to do 21 days. So it's going up faster in relation. But I have to give RH the props for that, because it's built around 100% immutable code with no admin keys, with 100% uptime, and it's a community that is taken to the HeDRON that got the free, and they're the only community that got the free airdrop for HeDRON. So I have to say, these guys are standing on the shoulders of giants and just taking us to the next level, because I am super excited about the derivatives and the bond-like markets that can be created with the HeDRON. But
absolutely.
I try not to talk too much about it, because you get into the weeds pretty hard with that.
I've been very reluctant to talk about it, despite how excited I've been about it, because I've known about the contract for at least a month before it launched, and I just knew that if it does what it was supposed to do, that it was going to be a game changer. Mm-hmm. And I knew there was going to be some blowback from people who weren't going to see it right off the bat, which is why I didn't want to start conflict with people online about it. But I knew right away. It's like day one, I claimed everything. No reservations.
Sweet,
yeah,
man.
Something I'm super thankful too about it. And then same thing kind of with liquid loans is like, I'm so new to just everything. Like Hex was my first crypto. I'm still learning about markets, and like I didn't understand anything about loans or collateralizing or any of these things. And like, it's been such a cool thing to see these come out and like kind of have to force myself to learn. And then also it's just amazing once you realize like that's how you create wealth, is you don't sell your assets, you take out loans against them and shit. And like, it's been so cool just like being able to learn like with the best community with like some of the coolest products too. So if anything with HeDRON, I'm super thankful for like making these light bulbs click that are like game changers.
Hell yeah. It's so true though, man. You're lucky. If there had been something like Hex and Richard Hart products back in 2016, when I decided to actually put my money where my mouth was. So I knew about crypto long before 2016, but I was like, I just don't see how it's viable. I didn't get it yet. I didn't get it. And then I lost big in 2017 and 2018. So for you to have the opportunity to learn from our mistakes and get into something good early, man, the sky is, especially as young as you are, bro. Like, sure. Man, when are you gonna bring
I'll
me
see
on
a couple
yacht,
555s.
Exactly. You just have to promise to invite me on the yacht sometime, brother.
Shout out to Blue Bum for his work with the HeDRON guys and Alex.
Yes. Yeah, he's got some great tutorials, guys. If you want to go check out his channel, Blue Bum.
Well, he's so funny because he's such a. I mean, to cut you off, but he's such a nice guy. I was hanging out with him in Vegas too, and like I was hanging out with him at Freddie's party. I didn't even realize like he was like a HeDRON mastermind too. It was just hilarious. I wish I would have known that, but he's such a nice guy.
Yeah, dude, the photos ended up hilarious too from the party. That was great. But yeah, he's a quality dude. He always has been. And you know, one thing I really like about him is he's not only quality, but he's not afraid to call out bullshit too. So he's seen some stuff in this community. He's like, no, I don't think what you're saying is true. And he didn't do it in a rude way. Didn't go on Twitter and slander the guy. But he's always stood up for what's right because he cares about the community. So I love Blue Bum. I got to talk to him today before he went on Cabana's stream. So it was like the highlight of my day. I was talking to somebody who walks around in the background. I'm like, Blue Bum. Actually, it was me and T Money, Tony, were talking about PulseCon and about all the great things that are to come with this PulseCon 2022, guys. So I'm really super excited about this, and it's cool to see that we're gonna have a bunch of cool hexagons and new Pulseidons. This is gonna be even bigger than the hex community, because you've got so many more protocols that can operate on the dumb pipeline, as Richard Hart himself called the transaction layer. There's Hex is just one bank product we're replacing. Just wait, man. Pulse Chain is going to be the key to unlocking all the other banking products too.
Yes. Do you mind if I ask you, KNTX, what efforts are being put forth, if any, right now to reach out to other ERC20 communities, for example, to try and get other non-hex people to come to this, to expose them to Pulse Chain?
Well, actually, there's quite a few. Let me put this in here for him. I can't remember the name of the chat. I've got so many chats I've been added to now. Do you have it?
I think I could fill in. I know the Sandstorm.
Yeah,
he was recently on with the Joker, and he has a huge community of multiple of those meme coin audiences in his channel.
Okay.
So he was just on with Joker. So the Sandstorm, I know the Famous and Jay Future and them are doing on the Telegram and the Twitter Spaces. Yeah, man, it's
all right.
Yep.
I mean, it sounds like this has a whole lot of potential, and I would just love to see it succeed and just, bring Pulse to a lot of people's attention. I mean, I've seen video of the place where it's being held, and it's just like state-of-the-art facility. I can hardly wait to see it in person.
Yeah.
Something I really think is going to help out a lot too. I mean, it might be controversial. Some people are giving them hate, but the Mintra and everything going over there, just because a lot of my friends that I talk to and a lot of people out here, the first thing that they think about is like NFTs, regardless of like whatever you want to talk about there. It's the first thing they're interested. And then, yeah, it might just be a trend and everything right now, but it is the biggest gas guzzler.
Absolutely.
So something, yeah. I hope that goes well for Pulse. It'll pump our bag, so.
Yep, 100%. So this group is called Pulse Chain Influencers, and they're great, dude. They've got a concerted efforts on Twitter. They're like letting everybody know. They're letting BAT know that they're going to double their BAT with the world's biggest airdrop. They got the Maker DAO. They have been promoting too with Pulse Chain.
I think I've seen those tweets.
The Shibu Inu airdrop. Like, yeah, man, these guys have done a great job. Ty Lopez. I love it. But yeah, man, they've done some great marketing efforts in here to make this or to get this in front of it as many people as possible. So yeah, it's really cool, the things that they've done, guys. So
nice.
Oh my goodness, this guy upped his studio quality. No more bows in the background. Where the bows at? Well, he's got no sound though.
Yeah, you're muted, brother.
I need to upgrade my lighting too.
Yeah, you do.
You're still muted, bro.
You're super muted. By the way, this is the first Texican I saw in my life.
There you go.
Y'all weren't bots.
My bad. Is the microphone like really loud?
No, there we go. Perfect now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've had all this stuff. I just never set it up. I've been at home all day. I've got a terrible cold, so I was playing around with my equipment. But how's everybody doing?
Very well. Good to see you again since Vegas.
Yeah. Saw some of you guys at Vegas. How are you, Kyler? Looks like you made it out alive.
barely.
Dude, I don't know how there are people like K4K making videos like the next day after Vegas. I need like a week till I was ready to go to bed.
Oh yeah, there was guys that were partying all night and went out and spoke the next morning at the conference. So it's like I can't do that yet.
The show must go on.
Yep. That's so cool. I love it. I'm a big fan. So did anyone catch the so I watch Valuetainment because I like Patrick Bet-David. He's got great content for entrepreneurs. He did a whole series about the gangsters, the old OG gangsters from New York. Did a whole series on them. like real mafia guys. And then he has this little fruitcake, Adam Sosnick, that's one of his co-hosts on the PBD podcast. And he's, you know, just a little too left for me, you know, being a little snowflake and all. But he has some good guests on his cast on the Valuetainment Money. And which one was it? I'm trying to remember exactly which one it was. Can't remember the episode. I have to go look at it. It wasn't too long ago. As a doctor that's going to own her own clinic, she gave a shout out. She said she's into crypto, they were talking about money. She goes, I'm into crypto. Shout out to Hex. Shout out to Richard Hart. Thanks to Hex, in the next 2 years, I'll be able to buy my own clinic in cash without having to finance it. Like, it was an awesome shout out, because that these guys get a lot of views. So it's not a small podcast by any means. And it's people who are already interested in money too. So, and how to make more of it.
Awesome.
Ross, I'd have to upgrade basic attention token to medium attention token. So give me something that you guys saw on Twitter this week that was funny, that made you laugh, made you smile.
Oh, let's see.
Y'all fucking fighting?
I got nothing to do with that, bro. I
No,
let the kids throw their tantrums, and I don't even watch it because I'm busy working. So I'm like, yeah, that's not even a fight worth engaging. So
What I always
we'll get
find
over it eventually.
What I always find interesting with Twitter is if you take a 24-hour break and come back, it's like you have no idea what's going on. Same thing with politics now. You take a day off, come back, and it's like, what happened? I take 24 hours off and everything burns down.
Yep.
But, yeah, all the fighting is ridiculous. It drives me pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to be dad or grandpa yelling at everybody to get off his lawn. But you guys, it's not a good look from other communities. You want to join a community that can't even get along with themselves? Like, honestly, if you look at that from the outside in, you're going, nah, no, man. They said those Hexicans were cults, but now they're like murderous cults trying to slit each other's throats. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I have one or two people that I don't like to interact with, but I just block them. Like, if I really can't stand them that bad, I block them, you know?
Yep.
And then that's the end of it.
The only thing, and not y'all, some of the even older boomers and stuff, maybe it's the first time being on the internet, you can DM somebody and you don't have to screenshot it and post it for everybody else to see. I'm a little bit younger than y'all. I'm not trying to tell you how to do, but you know, it's not, you don't have to post everything on the internet.
Yeah. I agree, man. 100%, dude. Like, a gut laughing because I've had this conversation more than once in private. That really, this is what we've resorted to doing. Like, I don't know when Jerry Springer opened up a Twitter show, but apparently he's all joined it and started. They're like monkeys at the zoo throwing their shit all over the place. So, but yeah, that's funny you say that, Kyler. I happen to
love it. It's just like tough love.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. I mean, things will change when we hear, you know, even when 2B testnet version 2B comes out, I think we're gonna start to have actually some things to like get excited about and be able to talk about that are, you know, not just price sucks and I hate my life and goddamn these OGs for ruining it for the rest of us. And that's the fighting I'm seeing. So,
you know, all of this fighting, it kind of reminds me of a scene in a movie called Saving Private Ryan. I don't know if you've seen that, but there's this point where the tension amongst this squad builds up, and the leader of the squad, who's played by Tom Hanks, he breaks the tension by disclosing, he basically doxes himself because the crews had like this bet going on about who this guy is and what he does. And when they're on the verge of killing each other, he finally lets it all out and tells them. And in a way, I could just see Richard doing that with the release of Pulse. Like, how much tension can be built up before he drops it on us, and it's like, oh, we're all friends again. None of this ever happened. we're back on the same team.
Yep.
So
I agree.
That's kind of how I look at it, you know.
But but Mitchell's right here too, though. The fighting is good because then you get to really know people's true colors. People who like to attack others. It's like, okay, well, I just know that, you know, that's not probably someone that I want to interact with on a regular basis, because I'm kind of a fun-loving guy myself, and I like hanging out with people that are fun-loving. And you start attacking everybody. And in fact, if you start bullying people, that's when I have a problem, because I was always the kid that would stand up for the kid getting bullied. No, I punched the bully in the nose. And so I won't do it I won't do it in public on Twitter. But let's just say I'll stand up for people when the time is right, you know. And I think I do like that you get to see, okay, you know, fuck Crypto King, that dude sucks. But hey, Kyler, I'm gonna go hang out with that dude. That dude's rad. Like, I can't wait to spend more time with that guy. Of course, you know nothing but love, King. Of course, you know nothing but love, right? Okay.
Of course.
So, I wanted to address this real quick. Jerry Oaksmith, yes, watch the Atom Project. So that's who we're looking. Ryan Reynolds is who we're looking at trying to cast for their narrator for the Highest of Stakes documentary. So he's super relevant. He's young enough that he's relatable when it comes to tech, and he's going to have some kind of funny wit that he puts to anything that he does. Makes it more entertaining, makes the entertainment factor better. He owns a tech company. He owns Mint Mobile. So it just seems like a win-win. Someday Kyler. Someday we'll be like, I wonder what it's going to cost to get Kyler on there. Do that for us.
That is coming, but my price is going to go up. Don't worry.
That's right. What if I gave you a deposit now for a coupon redeemable sometime in the future?
We could all just be part of Kyler's entourage at the Academy Awards or the Oscars.
I wouldn't mind.
It's gonna make our stuff is gonna make that so irrelevant. So yeah. It was crazy too to meet how many creative people in the media field there are in our community, like in Vegas and stuff. We could make our own movie studio like in a week with all the people that we have. It's absolutely insane.
I believe that.
Yeah.
We got one of the best special effects guys in the biz.
Johnny Chaos.
Mr. Johnny Chaos himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, is Ryan working on anything like a Deadpool or I know his Free Guy, that movie was awesome. Well,
he just finished the Atom Project. It's a Netflix original. He travels back in time and meets his younger self. And I didn't get the whole premise of the movie because I fell asleep because I'm an old guy. And that's what I do when I watch movies now. I'm starting to learn that the older I get, the faster I fall asleep when I put a movie on. So
yeah, last weekend I told you guys I was going to go watch the Batman movie. That was awesome. 3-hour movie.
Was it good?
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Cool. Maybe 1 second, guys.
Trying to see who his Ryan Reynolds reps are right now, because I have a friend that just came off of. He was also on another project that Red Notice on Netflix.
Really?
My friend was just on it with me. I'm trying to see who his agents are right now.
There you go. We got an insider, a Hollywood insider right there.
Yes, we do.
I mean, that's one of the things too, though. That was like, and I wish, and I'm actually happy Richard's going after people for like libel and stuff now and getting a PR team. It seems, because like with certain people who are already successful, who are interested in crypto, I'll tell them about Hex and stuff, and their team will look at it and it's like they're trying to protect their product that's like $1 million product, and they see something that says Spam King or whatever, all these things that we know are bullshit, but in their mind that's the first thing they see. They're like, we don't want it takes so hard to become an A-list fucking actor, we don't want to jeopardize this person's career just because of all these things. So I'm really excited for Richard to clear up his name online, because that'll help so much. 100%
agree with that, brother. Because what's the first thing that comes up when people start Googling. Well, it
Yeah.
isn't any of the nice stuff that we've done as Hexicans over the last 2 years. I mean, we're starting to creep up, but man, they've got so much. They threw so much ammo at us from the beginning of Hex that most of the stuff that comes up top of the searches when you search Richard Hart or Hex is stuff that was written over 2 years ago before anyone even really understood what Hex was. And it was all the haters, man. So they just threw so much at us at one time. So it's going to take a little while to go through the muck. You guys, all you guys throwing poop slinging monkeys, throwing shit all over Twitter, guys, this is exactly why you guys shouldn't be posting that shit on Twitter too. You don't fight on Twitter, guys, because all these screenshots, you say the wrong thing, you're now liable, guys. And because what goes on the internet does not come down from the internet, guys. So just remember that. You may think you have removed that tweet that you put up there, but someone screenshotted it before you took it down. Almost guaranteed.
And I think they have some of those archiving websites where you could still capture them. So.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. So I have to give a shout out to this. If anyone saw this old show, I think it's still on Netflix. It's early 2000 show, Jericho. That was a pretty good one. That was the collapse of the United States through nuclear war and how the small communities come together. Yeah, it was pretty freaking cool.
Hey guys, I'm gonna drop off. It's a beautiful day out here in Japan. Well, Japan had a pretty sizable earthquake the other day. So
did they?
Shout out to everything's safe. Yeah, it was like a 7.3 off the coast.
Whoa.
Pretty much the same area where the 9.0 hit the other 2011.
It caused that tsunami.
Yeah. So I had to actually get out of my bed. It was like 11:30 at night, and I was just about to fall asleep, and boom. So yeah.
Wow,
safe,
brother.
though.
Yeah, you guys safe? Good, man.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah, stay safe out there, brother. You put yourself in too much jeopardy. You can come live in the nice, safe mountains of Colorado where we don't have hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, none of that shit. We got none of that. We don't.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got family that comes from Oklahoma, man. They moved west for a reason. So
right on. All right, everybody. See you next week.
All right, brother.
Take care, King.
I'm out.
What thoughts, child, are you putting in my chat, dude? That is some dark shit, bro.
What's he saying?
He says that hour gone was brought to you by a divorced old ass dad with 4 young kids who rolled hand grenades under the serve checkout station. Family memories, 34 dead. Good times, dad committed.
Child comment for sure.
All on board from the mental hospital going forward. Yes, you will. yes, you will. Thought. I love you, brother. I love you, but man, that was crazy. My boy, mountains are west.
Mountains are west. KNTX lies. We have fire, floods, mountain lions, blizzards, and literally, if you can survive 5 years, maybe you're a native.
We don't have floods here. We don't have floods where I'm at. We're
where you're at. Well, that's why, like, what is it? Welcome to Colorado. There's the meme of like, what is it? The Eye of Sauron and everything fucking burning and all the rest of that. So you've seen it. You know it.
There's a little bit of truth to that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but Colorado is it's a damn good place to live.
The fires aren't so bad if you can learn to breathe in the smoke. It's not too bad. I mean, most of the time they aren't close enough to actually burn your house. So it's usually up in the forest that we're not allowed to maintain. And
yeah, I know.
Anyway, yeah, I won't get into that because that gets political too. So
well, what I like about Colorado is that the nature will meddle. Remember what was it? The 6-foot blizzard in '06, '05.
On the just east of the Rockies there.
Yeah, I mean, like there was like 6 feet of snow that dumped in 4 days in Denver. So like where like the Honda Prius parked versus like a Ford F-150, those spots became encapsulated in ice until that shit melted. Yeah,
literally. Yes, we do. We have the Denver motherfucking Broncos. Yeah, but we don't talk sports, religion, or politics
or
here.
Elitch's across the street.
Or Elitch's.
That was a long time ago, though.
Dude, the old Elitch's before they rebuilt it in Lodo. Yes, because so I grew up part-time in Lakewood. That's where my dad lived. So I lived in Lakewood. And man, I'll tell you what, we were the west side of. So we knew mountains were west because we lived at the foothills of the mountains.
You just look to the west. It's the best geography that you could have in the world. If you ever get lost, just look for the mountains.
Yep, you know exactly where you're at in the city in relation to how much more skyline you can see one direction and what peak you can see on the other direction.
That is correct. That is correct. Well, what's going on, gentlemen?
Well,
What's up, man?
Just kicking it, man, with a bunch of cool Hexicans that are happy to talk about something other than drama.
And like, I want to second what you say, KNTX, is that like people, I talk about it in the gaming industry a lot. Like the worst people in the gaming industry are gamers because they think that they bought something for $60 that they are now a critic of. Remember, critics cannot. That's why they're a critic. So when you want to look at what is going on, look at what's building. Look at your time frame. Look at what your values are. Being a talking head and complaining doesn't build anything. Build, don't burn.
Well, I've talked about this on air, and I learned this years ago. Someone much wiser than myself told me this, but I like to stick on. I like to hold on to those idiomisms that people give me along life lines. But the best one that pertains to this that I can really relate to you guys was someone told me there's two ways you can have the tallest building in town. You can either just go out and frickin' build the tallest building and be the badass that makes the tallest building, or you can burn everybody else's down and live in the rubble.
That's right.
Those are your two options.
That's right.
So instead of talking trash and tearing everybody else down, just go out and build. Go build something for this world. RH ain't sitting back. He wants to change this world.
I mean, that's, hey, my boy Wales. But I mean, that's what RH said, is if you want to do something, build it. You can't rely everything on him, but what you can do is rely on the mentality and ecosystem and the framework that we've been taught. That is the trick to all of it. That's the parable that you take away.
Yep.
Wales.
I'm really starting to hate Colorado thanks to KNTX.
Yeah. you hate Colorado if you didn't buy a house, 8 years ago, 10 years ago? Now it's LA prices.
Right after the crash. Right after the crash is when you should have bought, man. It was almost as many foreclosures on mortgages and short sales as there were in the Phoenix area. And then they turn around and now you can't buy anything for less. I mean, you can't buy a 400 square foot anything in downtown Denver for less than $1 million. So
I mean, Greeley's the only place you can even afford anything, and they
it
burn
smells
blood
like
on fucking Wednesday or Tuesday or whatever it was, man. That's like the cheapest like property you can get.
Yeah, dude, it smells.
By the way, sorry if I'm looking all
stockyard.
different directions. I'm still working.
You don't want to live in Greeley. Sorry for those of you guys that live in. I got a good buddy who's in Hex who lives in Greeley. Man, no one wants to live in Greeley, bro. It's like an industrial cow shit smelling town. That's all it is, bro. It smells like there's so many stockyards that, I mean, you just roll into town. You're like, yep, we got people can wake up out of a dead sleep on a car ride. Be like, we must be in Greeley. Yep.
Wow. It's the truth. That's where my mom and my brother are. They're in Greeley.
Jeez. Fuck that. I live where junkies permeate. That's crazy. That shit sounds way worse. Why is that? I don't understand.
At least the junkies don't have the smell of cows. Only like when you get close to the tents.
Well, they don't smell like cows. They smell way better. I gotta agree.
Ay.
So I want to share this with you guys. I just got this sent by Mayo. He's getting ready for the fight tonight. Getting ready for the fight.
Nice. Shout out to Mayo, man. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Who was that again? I saw some pictures of the guy that had he had the Hex shirt on tonight, right?
So Jake Lund is fighting. Mayo's the guy that has trained with him in the past, knows him really well. And he's the one that put all this together that make the sponsorship possible.
Yep. Shout out to Mayo, man.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing. It's like we slowly go through the different arms, legs, and spokes on how we reach out to people, whether that's athletes, students, finance matter. People, intellectuals. It's hitting those veins of different core ideals that people have, that they're entertained by, and that they hold dear and near to their heart.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's important to remember that the sole mission here is financial freedom, right? This is how we onboard everybody.
Correct.
You know, it's the easiest route because everybody wants it. And this is how we all lift everybody's boat. It's a no-brainer.
My boy Marco, thank you, brother, for the price holding
Shout
up
out
the
to
Mel
Marco
Tony.
for covering down, right?
Yes, laying
Marco's
the
the
cover
man.
down for us, dude. Marco
it was
is
a pleasure to meet him in New York.
not only one of the smartest guys I've ever met, but just you can tell just by talking to the gentleman. But man, he is genuine, and everyone who's met him in person, he is the probably. I'm sorry if except for Kyler. Everyone on the stream, I apologize, guys, because I want to meet Kyler really bad too. But Marco's probably the Hexagon I haven't got to meet in person yet that I can't wait to meet. And I'm just joking with the rest of you guys. I can't wait to see you guys either. Larry, don't take me the wrong way, brother. You know.
Oh, I did. I know.
I know. Put a target on my back, bro. I don't want to fight me now. Fuck this Kyler kid God that I know.
Meet you if we're not at a convention, I'll actually go see my mom and my brother. So like, it'll be family home time for me when we get to fucking hang out, not a convention or crazy things.
Yeah,
I already met you twice, KNTX, so you're like my cousin. So don't worry,
dude. Yeah, me and Tim here, man, we've got to hang out several times now. Like I'm freaking, I just get used to seeing him when I go places with Hexagons now. So yes,
yeah.
KNTX.
Bro, if Marco was not there, I would not have made it off Fremont Street for sure. Dude. But yeah, actually, for sure, I gotta dip out with this. But dude, I want to just leave like saying, dude, the coolest thing about the Vegas thing was I don't think I've ever been in a room with like so much financial IQ and like actual net worth, and there was no fucking ego. And like being out here in LA, like people will get the slightest reason to flex and try to act like they're the shit. And dude, it was just so refreshing to be in that room, and we were in such a good community. So yeah, thank you guys for everything, and yeah, thanks for letting me hang out, KNTX.
Yeah, are you out in LA, sir?
You bet you.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Yeah, I talked to you. I'm Dolo's homie, one of the skate homies and shit. I talked to you. I'm gonna be hitting you up soon for sure.
Please do. Just ping me because like if you don't have my cell, everything gets lost in the silly Telegram stuff. So as everyone knows, like if you really get to know me, you just call my cell. It's the easiest way to get hold of me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I have it from Dolo. So yeah, I'll ping you soon, man.
We're all gonna be looking at Kyler like, hey, we knew him when. So I'm excited about that.
That's funny.
And shout out to Far Out Aliens for the 5-5 donation. He's a gentleman and a scholar, sir.
I didn't want to cut you off there, Larry, but I gotta play this. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Sleeman Sports Complex inside the theatre. Doors will be opening at 5 p.m. Flights start at 6 p.m. This is a really, really good setup. Just take you down the front here. Fighters walk out through the ring. Guys sitting really close. Front premier section. And heaps of good viewing. So we'll have tickets available for general entry at the door, or you can still jump on ticket booth and get your tickets now. Hope to see you guys tonight. Thank you.
Right on. Go. So guys, that
looks
begins,
like the Testnet's up.
The what 2B?
Yeah, somebody's posting.
Okay, let's get to that in just a second. Give me 1 second here. So thank you, Thomas Herman, for the $55.55. Far Out Aliens, cheers, definitely. The fight is at 1 o'clock Mountain Time. That makes it noon. Or I'm sorry, midnight in Pacific Time. Makes it 2 o'clock Central and 3 a.m. for New York time if you guys can make it, or Eastern Time. So
when KNTX says Mountain Time, he means the only time, but he just doesn't say it.
The real UTC time. That's what I meant. So that PLS balance is showing for me. Thanks, Dan Smith. That's great to know. So change testnet settings to reflect V2B in all addresses and chain ID 941.
Let's do it.
That's what I'm doing. Like, I know there's going to be some dead air on here, but I don't care. Sorry, guys.
I mean, I'm working still, so ignore me like I darting around. I gotta build all night. I just saw your lovely faces on, so I figured I'd come say hello.
Well, hello to you, Mr. Kool-Aid. Thank you for your nice compliment you gave me while I was in Vegas. That was very.
No worries, sir. I do need to. It's gonna be great to finally get to hang out with a whole bunch of people. It's a whole bunch of people want to yap about a bunch of nonsense, but when you actually get together with people, there's no need for yapping. And that's what building more allows you to do, is to connect with other people building, to do other things. And then it's not just party, it's build and party. Work hard, play harder. It's always a good key to think about.
Love it. So real quick, Dan, by the way, I just noticed what your avatar is. Airplane, one of the greatest movies of all time. You could not make that movie again today. You would get roasted by the woke culture. But,
dude.
All the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
The old ladies speaking jive when the guys are sick, that wouldn't fly today.
I mean, I'll just take Happy Gilmore with the midget on the trike. Tiny people, little people, trike challenged.
Hey, does anyone have the RPC URL available to them right now? I don't want to go look for it.
Nah, but I gotta tell you guys what, while you're waiting for that, fuck cancel culture, because they're about to get fucking canceled, and we are gonna make sure of that.
Damn straight.
I don't know who else is supposed to do it, but I ain't worried about it. But I'm gonna make sure I do my fucking part to cancel them cocksuckers. You know why? Because they don't fucking belong.
I love it when Wales gets fiery.
Hey man, tonight is the fucking night. You know why? Because I was hanging with D'Artagnan, which is just a regular dude, just like me, and he had no idea MCA even existed. And guess what? I solved a problem for him that he didn't even know was solved. He really didn't know. And he's grateful. And I explained to him everything. And he's like, yo, wow. He's in shock. Because who does that? And that's the point.
Exactly.
We do that.
That's right. That's right.
Period.
Even I know some ways to get around revocable trustee things, but why would you want to play in that silly little field that you don't understand what you're getting into when you have access to everything all in one little wrapper and dipped up in a bow? Even it's supported on the institutional investor side. That'll also support it on the other side. It just boggles my mind.
I mean, the thing about it is, look, you got people that you can trust that are literally doing you the motherfucking favor.
Yep.
Take advantage, you dumb fuck.
And they're doing my taxes for 2021 too. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, a lot of people are, bro, and that's the point.
Just fast forward 3 years. If you think about it, Ethereum's only been around, 6, 7? Fast forward 3 years, you're going to want someone to have all that info and all that way to do things properly to keep you nip and tucked.
I'm just going to tell you this. I'm no trust attorney and I'm no CPA. And if I were to take myself on as a client, I'd have a fool for a client. So
exactly right.
I'll look at this later. I don't have the network on this one, so I can't just change it. This is just a dummy MetaMask.
You would need the RPC and the chain ID.
I was gonna look it up, and I'm like, nah, I don't really want to get into GitLab right now.
Yeah, I don't fucking like going on GitLab, bro. I just wait till people post that shit on Twitter because I'm just lazy like that. It's all good. It's not gonna make it. When it's mainnet, I'll worry about going on.
When done, not when moon. When done.
Exactly.
There's many ways. Remember, I said it a year and a half ago that Richard Hart plays finance with StarCraft with finance. Just let the man play the game. Let the man figure it out. We
just
don't have
ride
to
the coattails, man. You don't have to
on...
be the expert at anything. We got experts already.
That's right.
No,
that's the point.
Furthermore, it's all we already learned about delayed gratification. Yeah. The golden rule is no touchy for at least a minimum 2 years. So why are you in a rush? You already should know that.
Well, here's the cool part. We got HeDRON to add on to the mix. So
dude, I'm so bullish. I'm so bullish on HeDRON.
And I shouldn't even be saying that because I don't want the plebs to stick around, but damn.
No, I think what you meant to say, Wales, is everyone dump your HeDRON.
Please dump your HeDRON to zero.
Dump it right now.
Please dump your HeDRON to zero.
Dump your HeDRON, folks. Now.
I don't have any dry powder left, but I know people that I've advised because I called HeDRON a year and a half ago. Fucking shit. Please,
Whoa, we
please,
just
please,
crossed
let
into
the,
the
let the
12
good
cent mark.
actors
Yeah, I
acquire
see.
this asset. And
There
then
you go.
again, I've given the talk on NFTs and the power of interoperability with trading and having that as a wrapper that can then be compounded on that wrapper.
Hey,
Outfit.
too much alpha. We're not doing that here today. Okay? We're not doing that here today.
We're gonna need you to stop, sir. Now.
Yeah. So that was wonderful. Everybody, please, I am gonna go tuck Larry into bed for the night, so the adults can talk.
I didn't even notice you put them off stream till now.
I'm still only playing tic-tac-toe. Can you know this?
Oh man, that was
but it's good stuff. Again, look what hexagons can build. It's the whole point of it. We build, we create, we make legs, and we run. And we keep doing that, folding.
so simple.
Yep.
It really is. Just don't make games. You don't want to do that.
No, you don't.
I leave that to the experts. Once again, I leave that to the experts.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be a long night.
So I will say I have been playing video games lately. I haven't played in a long time, and I'm just gonna let you guys know I put way too many hours in recently. So Crypto Kool-Aid, the sequel to my Horizon game, Zero Dawn was the first one. Forbidden West is even better, bro. Oh man, they did a bang up job with it.
The mechanics are so good. And
Yes,
it's so like if you go to like Seattle, for example, they've got the giant shipping bridges that are like cranes that lift them up. And you look at them after you've seen what they did with the AD or Art Direction and Horizon Zero Dawn, they look like brontosauruses. And once you see that, they all fucking click. And you're just like looking at the ideology of what a shape is and then how it could embody a different shape. It's tippy top. It's really, really tippy top.
Dude, the story tops. Like, I like a game with story. Like, I can't do the repetitive shoot 'em up one player games. We take turns and we go through the same map 1,000 times. I can't do that. That's I need something like intellectual stimulation. I like movies too much. I like stories too much that I want a story in my video game. I want to be immersed in the storyline, not just great mechanics. So
that's it. And well, that's what my technical job is. I'm a visual storyteller. And also I can't name names, but a very high individual in both BioShock 3 and Gears 5 is a hexagon. So
really?
Yeah,
Nice. Well, I'm excited to go back and play Prey, bro. So
you should. I tell Joker if he gets into either psychotronics or out of hardware, I'll donate him a background. And a background by me is like 300 or 400 hours worth of work. But I don't think he's going to get to that way without dying. he is the OG professional game streamer. So I just want to watch on stream to see if he gets that far. I would love to see it.
I did
no
Last
pressure,
of Us.
Joker. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. I did like The Last of Us. So
dude, I have a buddy that's super high up over at the Dog of Naughty, and they have an 80-man environment team that works around the clock. I've never worked with more than 10 environment artists, maybe. They have 80.
Yeah. That's cool. I like games with the story that there's a start and there's an end. The grinding games are the ones that Richard speaks against, like the going and fighting the same battles over and over and over again, and just trying to implement a different strategy to the same thing and still ending up with the same result or a similar result. So I like storytelling. I like something you can immerse yourself in, take yourself out of your day-to-day, go live in this fantasy world for a short period of time and then be able to come back as a productive human being and not be stuck trying to grind for the next give me in the game.
Well, that's the whole the premise is that you walk away with the message, right? Last of Us, right? Last of Us 2 got a whole bunch of flack from the stuff with the sexuality and stuff, but like when you think about the journey of Ellie from one game to the other, tippity top. And that's
I
what
didn't
you
get
have
to say. I didn't get to play number 2.
Oh
I was
god,
a little
it's
disappointed.
it's so bloody good. And I was living in Seattle when I played it, so it's really cool to see what they did with Seattle. But yeah, no, visual storytelling and understanding a story is like the old parable of why did white man spaghetti Jesus? It couldn't have been white because white people didn't exist in that era. Talking parables because you walk away with a message. And it's like a movie that you get to touch, to grasp, to actually breathe into. And then you feel that message walking away with it. It's one step closer to film. Once you get augmented reality, virtual reality, and how everything blends together, it's going to get even more bendy. And it's going to be cool.
It's good that you know your history, bro. I just had to interject with that, but carry on.
Yeah.
I'm
He
sorry,
does
say
know
again,
his history, doesn't he?
Sure does. I just had to say that.
I would just like the obstacles of understanding a parable of a book is the key to everything, not
100%.
an image that you worship. It's
100%.
It's again, that's why everyone speaks in parables, because if you give someone the answer, it's like telling you to buy something or sell something. When you digest it and understand it yourself, you have a personal involvement to understand it. That's why you had farmers' almanacs, or you just learned from the land when you need something to grow, because you had to breathe it and build it. And again, like you said way back when, we both talked, I think it was on your Nixon stream with me and Access. Shortcuts only get you, or I'm sorry, cliff notes only get you to the cliff, and then you fucking fall off because you didn't belong there.
That's right. Take notes, folks.
Some of these guys want to talk Hex. I'm like, what? You guys want to talk T-shares again? Like for the 10,000th time? We can do T-shares.
They don't let me talk anymore, so I'm not allowed to say anything. I got to go back to the kitty corner if I talk.
I'm just waiting. I need to. I just don't have I can't look it up right now, but I need to get on there and play with the balances and go try to break shit because it's fun.
I don't know what the chain ID is. If I can get that, I can probably figure out the rest.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't fucked around with any of the test nets. My generals have in my personal chats. Everything seems good, and I got other shit I got to do. When I got to worry about that, I'll get to that. Because
I'm not really worried about it.
Moon.
Hey, Smokey, can someone explain T-shirts for me, please? And then Motley, hey, KNTX, that shit is complicated, okay?
The mods.
Oh, I love it.
Yo, that's fucking funny.
Jerry Oaksmith, I want to start the movie as a stream almost done. This is even better from Terrapin. What is a T-share?
It's the expensive version of a beef share that you can buy.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, so chain ID is 941.
Okay, let's see.
941.
All right.
Yes, the stakes are
UFO,
also
what's going on,
copied,
sir?
my friend. They should be. I haven't been on there
God.
yet, but they should be. They were supposed to be.
Only if you wish upon a star. That's how you get it.
Let's see.
That is cool.
Hey everyone.
Hello. What's up, brother? How you doing, UFO?
Well, I was just gonna write into the green room chat. I need a minute or two, and on I am.
Well, then we'll see you later. Bye.
Somebody else got
Awesome conference. While you were thinking, I think you were thinking and looking some stuff up. Awesome conference. I was. A happy volunteer, met wonderful people. It's unbelievable what this Hex community has been doing. I did not like Vegas very much, but
you didn't like Vegas?
Hold on. Before you carry on with Vegas, all the information is up to date, folks.
Which is and has nothing to do with the Hex conference, of course, right?
No,
the
fuck
Hex
the
conference
conference
was
for
like
now.
the Hexpo. No. But
Fuck the conference for now.
No. He wants
I'm
to,
talking about Vegas.
Like, I know
give people the
wants to talk
information
about.
that they want.
He wants to talk about the new testnet that just came out. UFO.
Yeah,
Breaking news.
I heard that. I was just tuning in while that, and he was looking for the yeah.
All good. I'm just saying, I got the information, so let me just give it to the people.
That's
but you
good.
can continue talking.
Good.
I'm just gonna drop it in the chat. That's all. You can continue talking.
Yeah, that's good. I wasn't gonna continue talking. I was gonna.
No. Continue talking.
Find
I'm
some
gonna
stuff
put the
here.
test. I'm gonna put the testnet RPC in the chat, and I'm gonna in the ID for the chain ID. And
Okay.
upload
there it is.
Yeah, Vegas is an interesting animal.
Well, not make it too personalized, and not make it too lively. It is well, an animal maybe.
My first day driving a semi truck, my trainer, we left out of Colorado, had me drive Vegas rush hour traffic.
Oh, joy.
Ouch.
Though my first week, or 2 weeks driving a rig solo after I graduated, they left me in Newark. There's Jersey and there's Jersey. Jersey, the bars on the outside and the inside of the windows.
Exactly.
I know, I'm aware.
I'm sure you are after that experience.
Yeah. The alleyways don't even make sense. They go in and then they buckle and then they go in and they buckle. And I'm like, I just started this shit. I'm still wearing my diapers. What?
Oh, man. It's so fucking funny.
And it's hot as shit, too, sometimes. And you're just like...
all you can do is have fun, man. All you can do is have fun. You can't do much.
Well, you don't have that with the semi truck, but
no. Well, all you can do is try.
All you can do is try. Just don't hit the little old lady. That's all.
There you go.
No taking out grandmas here, guys. No taking out grandmas.
There you go.
I don't even know how much fun I would have had in Vegas if it wasn't just full of Hexicans. They were just everywhere.
You wouldn't have had any fun, sir.
That's the whole point, though, right? It's about community. It's about like building. It's about being one with everyone in one moment in time. That is the most. You always regret what you don't do. You learn from what you do actually accomplish. But however, having people to do, create, and make immortalized things, it's powerful. It's what you actually remember.
Yep. Not as easy as it seems, really, right? Talk is cheap, folks.
Raffle.
Doing is a whole nother story.
The ominous raffle that never happened. This is what I said to people who asked me, because I was doing registration, and many people came after me and asked me, like, we have this raffle ticket, when is it gonna happen? And I don't know. And then the conference was over and it didn't happen, which was, I don't know why, but actually I tell people this is delayed gratification. Keep your tickets. Maybe you're gonna get rewarded next year. Or
a little airdrop
after.
or something.
Or maybe in 15 years and 2 months. Who knows? This is for you guys. I have that same raffle ticket and it did not happen, just to make sure.
Yeah, while we were on our way out of Vegas, we had a little layover. I was walking through and I found a little like coin and poker chip stand. And I got him to make up some fun little coins.
Oh, that's cool.
They print them up right there on the spot, like $30.
Whoa!
So
Cool.
yeah, those are pretty cool.
I only got some Excalibur ones, not making that well.
Yeah, Vegas was a lot of fun. There's about 1,000 ways to hate that place, if that's what you want to concentrate on. But
more than that.
Yeah.
More.
However,
you play the game, you know, you steal the hotel bottled waters, put those in your backpack before you leave. You know, just avoid tourist traps, and you can have a good time.
That's funny.
some of my co-workers, let's say, it told me that was like the third most
slaves,
expensive weekend.
You
slaves.
don't you?
Yes, I am.
Co-workers.
A free will slave. And hello, Ukraine. No, thing is, actually, I think it was Hexex or someone who told me that was the third most expensive weekend in Vegas after New Year's and Super Bowl. And I was like, Super Bowl? That's never in Vegas. And he said, like, no. These guys from the US, we can't bet on the stuff. So they come into Vegas to sit down in front of huge screens, and they go there to bet on the Super Bowl. Okay.
Was it because of the race?
Yeah, and then the race is probably the third most expensive weekend. These guys going around in circles, the NASCAR guys with our 6.6 car in Vegas. That has been a 555 car in Daytona. Yep, that one.
And shout out to T Money. I was on there earlier. The stuff that they have with that new hotel is going to be posh. It's gonna be posh as hell.
Yeah.
Actually, Toby Wan did a little walkthrough through his little suite in the Conrad of the World Resort.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all the other way. It's like if you take the strip, it's like on the completely other end of the strip, which doesn't make it any better or worse, but it's the newest and not highest, but most expensive ever built building in Vegas for 4.8 billion or something. And as it opened during the COVID crisis last year in June, they had like 6,000 employees. And I think about 180,000 lined up to get the jobs. So this is Vegas as well. It's a struggle as well for many. Well,
it's also the ability to I remember being at the Excalibur when I was 16. I'm 40 now. The strip is
relentless.
Well, the thing is that the strip itself has just been the same forever. So to be in this new actual place with giant trumbotrons and posh exteriors and all the rest of that, and to see Hex, Pulsex, all on those giant screens, that's going to be dope as hell. That's going to be
don't go for that. You can do brand advertising. I mean, Richard is a pro, right? And you can do brand advertising when you are a brand, and this we could do when we we're in the upper S part of the S curve, as long as we're not changing that whole concept of having an S curve at all, and just be playing the hockey stick, because KNTX and RG, they started up a little bit on that the film crew is at RG's, I guess. And have you ever shown the trailer on screen here live somewhere? Do you all know the trailer that's on the website? That's about 2 minutes long or something. I don't know how old it is.
Yeah, it's a sizzle reel. It's not a trailer. It's a sizzle reel. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. I think even it says trailer. I don't know, but it's like, okay.
There's film terms to all this though, so it's just the branding. It doesn't
awesome. Yeah. And if this really hit Netflix or any of the other major channels, like whatever, Amazon or Apple Plus or something, it would like instantly put us into that, corner part of the S curve, and it will be so steep.
When done, Molly, that's how that works.
When done. We got to get all the.
But go to hex.com and scroll down, Motley, and there's the. I say it's a trailer because
a trailer. It's a sizzle reel. It is a sizzle reel.
Okay.
Just wait.
Okay.
Wait till we have all of the footage. You will see a real trailer. I promise you. Just have some patience, guys. 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks.
And it's no, it's not about the weeks. It's about when humankind will get to know. That's what it's about. It's about the timing and the time.
Since I'm like the actual entertainment guy.
So,
so Blur
and
Entertainment.
it is called documentary trailer on the website, by the way.
That's a term. That what the thing is
I know.
that's phrasing. A real trailer happens when everything is done.
I know this. I know this.
So Blur,
but it's
does
like
all
it's,
the
so it's,
they did Love, Death, and Robots. They do all the game sizzle reels, but they're photo real. They're not even the real game. They're getting you something to be excited about, and we're still in fucking alpha. We're like, we can't make that, dude. And it's like, then we look at it, right? It's kind of cool, but like, I don't know how we can even make that. So the sizzle just gets the sprinkling down, the breadcrumbs, and that's until footage is done, you can't actually know where the trailer can go.
Yes, and it does trigger me. So
Stop being triggered. Stop being triggered, UFO. What's up, Motley?
Hey. What is going on, Motley?
Hello.
What's up, guys?
Long time no see.
So I thought I'd come hang out for the last 15 minutes.
That's right, 15 more minutes.
I'm gonna collect my Motley Pokemon cards here soon. I'm gonna be happy about that.
God,
shit.
you don't want to see how many Pokemon cards I bought recently.
I know.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Don't joke about NFTs, guys.
Hold on. Is the hex price
I'll
not
be right
low
back.
enough?
Sorry, guys. I dumped on you for a holographic Charizard. Charizard, as RG3 would say.
The Charizard.
Dude, I love that.
Gotta love the Charizard, bro.
I wonder sometimes what my childhood Pokemon card collection would be worth now. I gave it to a friend when I moved away. I was like 8 years old, but I had a book. I must have had 500 of them in there. I'm sure a lot of them were good quality because they were expensive back then when I was a little kid. So I'll bet I paid for my buddy's college. Didn't even know it. If he kept them.
I often
He's
wonder how
living
much
on a
my
yacht in
original
Miami.
Star Wars card collection would be worth if I still had it.
Man, I had an
No
original.
mom ever
Ian
threw
Knight
any
set
one of them
from,
away.
Magic
Yeah.
from way back in the day.
I had original Ninja freaking Turtles, guys. Like all the whole fit, like the Ninja Turtles back in the day. And my mom sold them in the garage sale when I went to college.
Hey,
Did you have a favorite character?
Minted money these days.
Yes, Donatello was always my favorite.
Okay, that's cool.
These are for
actually because I actually met a girl who had a favorite character and was in love with him. Things happen. I said in this
Give me liberty.
wonderful super tiny car Back to the Future. Yeah.
With your tiny cars?
Nothing.
When you have like
nothing.
Out of a tiny car.
Nothing was better in the old times, but the future. Yeah, the DeLorean is. I don't know. I won't fit in it. I like.
It is what a DeLorean is. Sorry, I just hate to say it, but good luck even getting that sucker up to 88 miles per hour. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Hard press.
That's a bit about
Office Space. That's it right there, right? When you're trying to like drive in traffic and like the old dude's fucking like moving faster than you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Ross. Officially, we are friends now. Yes. Ninja Turtles, bro. Ninja Turtles.
Oh, thrower. Hell yeah.
I did have the pizza thrower ninja vehicle. Yes, I
One
did.
of the Ninja Turtles threw it too, like a disc thing.
Yes, it was like
had like a little action arm thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had one of those.
I had the Technodrome and the Krang and his robotic body. Yep.
Wait,
I'm sorry. I think like the
which one
original
was your
Ninja
favorite?
Turtle movie with the soundtrack between that and Mortal Kombat is immortalized between the TURTLE Power song and then the original techno Mortal Kombat song from like '96.
Yo, you know what I realized? I don't have the what's the ticker for fucking PLSX? I only got my PLS balance on here.
Dan put it in here. I asked him for it again. I
right,
will
never mind.
post
I'll
it.
find
Did
it
you
in
see
here.
it? No, I'll post it again.
Is it PLSX or no?
I'm guessing it's
This is the-
TPLSX.
No, it's PLSX. It'll come right up when you put the contract address in.
All right.
When you add when you import the tokens,
Well,
it'll pop right up.
Not switching.
I got no PLSX. Did I do something wrong with the sacrifice?
I think it's because of the chain ID. I think it's because you got to add the token somehow. But I don't think you can add a Testnet token.
I just imported the tokens.
I don't fucking get it, bro. I hate this
Dude,
shit.
I wonder, did I send it to the contract address when I
we don't talk about those contract addresses.
Yo, let's hope not. Damn, bro. That's not a question to ask at this point in time.
Oh.
Did I sack to the wrong address?
Yeah,
6 months later?
Yeah, right?
Fucking suck.
Oh my
Can you
goodness.
imagine?
Oh my God.
Upbeat. Hey,
Heartbreaking.
Richard, sir, please.
Yeah.
Can you fix my
Yeah.
address? Please,
Just get a
sir.
message. You're fucked. Sorry.
Yo, right? Like, actually, go fuck
Papa
yourself.
B sent someone to me that had a really, really horrible story, and he wanted to see if I could do some kind of thing to help. And it's basically explained to him it's better to learn to fuck up with 16 grand than 16 million. If you haven't been through your first full cycle where you fuck up everything, walk, run, pray you don't die. That whole crawling thing, that's where you fuck up.
I was about to say, you forgot crawl too.
But yeah, like eventually, like I basically mentioned some dark web shit, and then he wanted me to get the info. I'm like, no. Forget I said anything. You're literally going to be prey.
You're not
Just
ready.
make sure that you realize this is a life lesson. And I gave him some good free alpha on what he should do with his next investment set because he hadn't watched a bunch of DS, hadn't fucking watched a bunch of all the other stuff. He hadn't done the goddamn homework, and he got wrecked.
Yeah.
Well, it's better to get wrecked at 16K than 16 million. We know people that have had that happen at a tier of ish level. So
Makes me. I feel bad
fucking
for
make
people.
sure you know the contract address is what you add to your fucking debts, not what you send your shit to.
It's asking for my seed phrase. Do I put that in here?
Yeah.
Don't even joke about that shit.
I know.
Otherwise known as hood rat, hoochie mama. So
Be like the one new guy watching the stream right now that's like, oh, you put your seed phrase in?
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
know.
"No."
My bad. Yeah, good
Yeah.
call. Good call.
I think it was like either a Terra Luna or something. They basically did what Ledger did. So Ledger got hacked for their email address. Well, what they did is they made an identical one-to-one website that had, instead of the E for Ledger, it was the German U, which is like the E with the two little dots. And I didn't even know, as techie as I am, that you could register an ASCII letter as a fucking domain. I don't even think I would have caught that.
What? Okay, a one-letter domain with an U. Yeah.
No. They took Ledger,
yeah.
right? So ledger.com, and the E was the German, however you pronounce the E with the two dots.
U.
Yeah. It's
No,
like
the U. No, the U. We only have the U, the O, and the A. The I, not the E with dots. We don't have.
Okay, well, it was that one. So basically, they used an ASCII character to make a one-to-one domain. And if you weren't really looking, you wouldn't have even seen the dots because it's an ASCII character, right? And so, and then I know someone that got ripped off for 10 grand that way. Because once you connect your wallet, they do a fucking spoof on it, and then you're done. Like, their update software just steals your shit. You always triple check everything, and then also have multiple contingencies that spiral out. Oh, this sculpting is gonna be a long night.
I'm hoping I sacrifice from this wallet because now I'm like did I sacrifice from this wallet or the other wallet? Because my balance ain't showing up.
That anxiety gonna ramp up.
Man, so when the claiming of HeDRON came out, I monitor a shit ton of people's wallets. I have 16 children that I sponsored. I just like took my tiny bit of reserves that I've left cashed to ETH and just ran down the circuit. So I was like opening up one wallet, doing all the stuff, sending it to another wallet, opening up another one, and just running it back and forth. And I was just like, I know I lost like 0.1 ETH somewhere in all those wallets, but I'm like, I'll go find it later. Stupid ass shit.
I don't think that's a good way to go about that there.
I mean, I managed it fine. I had to like claim
I'm glad.
700 stakes. That was a lot.
That's 700 freaking stakes. Let me guess.
None of them are mine. I just did it because like my onboards aren't.
Dude,
always...
you paid. I guarantee you paid almost 10 grand in gas fees.
No, actually, I got it where it was $10 a fucking.
Yeah, but that's still a lot.
It definitely dipped into my. I'm fiat poor and my. I have a whole bunch of IOU bags at this moment. But it was better I did it for them than not.
Well, I will give you that. I'll give you credit for that. No, it was a good thing for you to do, man. It was a good thing.
Yeah, I always take care of my own, just like I do in the when I report nonsense that I see. I take care of my own. That's what we all do. We all have a slice of taking care of all of us. All are cuts of cloth, and we all come together as an army, as a fucking phalanx, and so we all take care of each other, and that's the important thing. You have an onboard, make sure you teach that onboard, otherwise they may have a bad time.
Yeah. Start with security. Always.
God, I should have used the Legion VC pool. Sorely disappointed. Sorely disappointed.
Don't say that until we get the coins distributed. If that runs smoothly, then you can say that.
Then you can say
no poor fence.
We actually Uncle Kevin wrote a script to distribute all the coins, so we're gonna be testing that out here shortly. Now that we have the tokens.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff,
So
bro.
everyone should get their tokens pretty damn quick once mainnet goes live.
I just care that the tokens get distributed accurately, correctly, and
yes, that too.
Out of all the people in the world, I trust you more than most, Motley. Also followed by fucking Vince and all the rest of y'all. So like, the timing does not worry about me. Correct address and sending, because when send and when send correctly received, that is what matters.
You know, 99% of the other people are like, I want my tokens now. Like as soon as mainnet launches, like I already know, like the DMs are gonna be like this.
Like I said,
we'll make sure.
I don't know what's worse for poor Vince, that Jenna fucking thing, or like all the DMs is gonna flood his CU and it's after mainnet launch.
Yeah. When grammar, when learn English. Yes. By a non-native speaker. Hello, everyone. My name
You
is.
do fantastic, UFO, and I've seen a couple streams that you're on. It's good to see you live.
Thanks.
And I can confirm UFO is not a Twitter bot. He is a real person. I saw Tim. I saw Motley. He was there. It was interesting because I'd never actually met another Hexican in real life till I went to Vegas, and there was like 1,000 of them. So it was a little bit overwhelming.
It felt like
impossible to meet everyone.
Oh my god! My
checked half of you guys. I checked you in, right?
Hey,
what's up, brother?
You're muted, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Egyptian.
Feel free to speak.
You have my permission to speak.
Yeah, you permission granted.
Yeah, sometimes that is not so easy to get all the setup right.
It's always the device settings. The thing about the virtual world after the cease things that happened is that every application wants to stick your microphone or speaker onto a different fucking plug, especially if you have multiple speakers and or cameras and or plugs. So you're like, what are you playing with today? Where are you at? Why you not work?
I thought
It's
you
a
were
list
saying
about this
Single
long.
Mexicans that want to stick their plug into whatever they can. Stick.
Hey, don't be Colorado like that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I know it's true.
I thought UFO was gonna say it's hard to talk sometimes. So it's like, oh, you don't know Thoschild very well. Then he's got it. He's got it. He's got the gift of gab.
No, I think so.
Yeah, you're good.
We're here.
We hear you now.
Is 0.5 of a TPLS a lot? Good one, give me liberty.
I was going to say I finally made it into a Friday night hangout, so I guess we can just go on ahead and end this thing now.
Yeah, you only got like 3 minutes.
I tried like hell last week from the road, but there were too many gaps in service. But I finally made it home, guys.
Nice. Good, man. Glad to see you made it home safe, brother.
You know what's crazy too?
It was good to meet you.
Intentional, but it's like 6,600 miles road trip, man. Round trip, rather. Duh.
Round trip.
So these hex numbers keep coming up.
Yeah, you said 6K miles?
6,600.
So you came from pure East Coast, since you're like Baltimore, Jersey, something like there, all the way down to Vegas.
Just about Atlantic. Just about Atlantic to Pacific. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I believe a 6,000 turn and burn is forward and backwards, right? So it should be 3,000 from one side to Vegas, because Vegas is only like a hop and a skip from the Pacific side, and then about 3,000 back.
Yeah,
right?
that's what added it. Kool-Aid, that's what added it, was then going from Mendocino down for the conference for the Naga Bow Party.
Yeah, no, when I used to drive mail freight,
Trucker
I
math.
would do 6,000 miles a week, which was fucking LA to Baltimore, reload in Jersey, Jersey to fucking, let's just say Seattle or Sacramento, and then get to
I won't forget about you.
And then you know where it ended? It ended on the seas.
Big opportunity for you.